Alright, so I'm back here with this stream again after getting frustrated and shutting down the other one. I don't know why it wouldn't work. But anyways, I did a blank project while I was off stream and just threw a plane in there and a cube and did the same script, the player controller script, added that, and it worked. I can show you here. Actually, it's still running right now. You can see I can use up and down to work with the A and D key, so it can act as, and I can also use the arrow keys. So it is working. The only thing you can, I really don't know why or what was going on, but I do know that depending on whether you have a rigid body on a game object, it does affect the way you have to move that object, whether you're using a transform.translate or whether you can use add force like with physics and you do in the fixed update. So what I opted to do with this, let me stop this and show you the script, was to use the update function and use the transform.translate on the horizontal axis because we're only dealing with left and right. And I did this just to set an initial position, but that's not really required. And of course the speed comes in. So this should work if I go back to the other project, which I'm going to go ahead and close this. And I'm going to go ahead and open a project. That's our test bed. I'm going to reopen. Let's save that, whatever. What's it trying to save now? Unity, test bed. Alright, so we're going to unload that. We're going to reload our original project. I'm going to remove the rigid body, which the reason I really added that before was because in the roll a ball example, the ball was actually rolling and it was actually hitting other cubes, and that's why it needed the rigid body for the collision detection. We're not really doing that with this. I'm just moving the paddle back and forth. So at this point I don't need it. We may need to add it later on and figure out a different way to do things. Alright, so let's go back to our, this is our player prefab. Let's remove the rigid body component. And okay, let's edit our script. I guess it's launching another instance of that, so we can just close this one. Alright, so let's just get rid of whatever we had here commented out, this other crap. It's from another example. Oh, now my home button's working, watch. Well, it only seems to work if I hold shift and hit home. I can't just hit home and go to the beginning. That's kind of odd. Okay, so we've got that. We don't actually need to do that. At this point, we don't even need to start. There's really nothing that we're initializing there. We've already got our player controller set up where it needs to be. Alright, so let's go back to Unity. And let's hit play. Let's make sure this works. And of course it's not working here, so now what could be the issue? Why does it not work here? What's the deal? It does not want to work here though. I don't know why. What's different about this player? Stop that. Let's look at our player. Ah, help if we had a speed value. Maybe that could be it. Where I jump to conclusions, something not working. Maybe that's all it is. There we go. Okay. Let's see, now it goes bam through there. Boom. Alright, so that got that fixed, and we'll work through the other thing. I just wanted to show that. Just to give me a quick little stream just to show that. I want to continue to work on this, so I'm going to leave the stream open here, but you may not see anything going on for a while. I've got some pizza in the oven. I'm taking it out, getting ready to eat it, so I'll be researching some stuff, keeping this going. Alright, so I'm back here. And so it's not quite working the way I want it to. I mean, that's the bottom line. As a matter of fact, yeah, the keys just totally stopped working. Why is that? Let's try that again. Hit play. As you can see, it's passing through. So what do I want to do? Stop that. Okay, our sidewall does not have. It's going to be a stationary object. Let's add a box collider under physics. I mean rigid body to that. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So that's where this little kinematic thing comes into play. Let's see. Our sidewall is kinematic. Okay. So let's hit play on that. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're still going through it. It's not the effect I'm looking for. So I want to stop that. Let's do a quick search too on I guess I'll just have to watch this video from start to finish. So I'm going to end the stream. I'm not going to bore y'all with
Now
this.
we are going to move the player game object. First,
But basically what I'm going to be doing is figuring out why I can't have a rigid body on that player, because I'm going to need it for collision detection when the missiles start coming down. You know, I'm going to need that rigid body for the physics and triggering collision. So I'm going to leave it at this. I know I said I wasn't going to do any research, but this is bugging me. I don't want to spend too much time, but I will mention how much time I spent researching and show you the solution I came up with in the next stream. So I want to have like I said, there's not a whole lot of meat and potatoes here. It's about me just figuring stuff out, and you get the picture of what you've seen so far, how I got stumped on a simple thing like that. But anyways, it happens doing it for the first time or trying to respin them wheels. So check back tomorrow. I'll be back on stream tomorrow. I want to research some more videos, look at a few examples, and really find out why some of that wasn't working, so I get a better understanding if I even need to be using a rigid body or if it's needed. I'm thinking it is needed, but it may not be. So till then, have a good night.